am, and this morning I went to Aldi for my weekly grocery shopping trip. I always go, and I'm waiting for when they open the door at 9 o'clock and in the morning, and I always head straight. I go around and I head over to the meats to see if I can find anything that's been marked down. And I did find something, and I found something else that they put on sale that I was really hoping they would still have, because the sale started on Wednesday. I can't go until Saturday because of, work and everything. I just can't go run around and do my running around shopping and all that until Saturday. So, I found what I was looking for, and I got some other things, and so we'll talk about all that. Now, I did decide to start back on my $5 pantry preps. Y'all, I haven't been doing that. I've been bad. I've been really bad. So I've just kind of been grabbing what I thought we needed, but I'm going to dedicate $5 every week out of my grocery budget for the next little while, and just for a pantry stock up. That kind of thing. So I spent my $5 on something, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. So let me show you what I've got back here behind me that I picked up at Aldi this morning. Okay, this is everything right here that I got at Aldi this morning. So let's just start over here at the peanuts. I got a jar of the peanuts, with sea salt. I just don't like the ones without. I'd rather not even eat them. If I'm going to have some dry roasted peanuts, I need some salt. So anyways, these peanuts are $2.29. I did get my daughter this bag of chips, the kettle chips, sea salt and vinegar. And these are $1.95 for that. My daughter was also out of her almond milk. She likes this, the unsweetened. No flavor. She doesn't want vanilla added to it. This is what she likes. So I got her that almond milk, and the almond milk was $2.29. She also requested some fruit, so I got her the Red Delicious apples, and these were $2.89. And then I did get they had a good price on the strawberry, so I got 2 packs of the strawberries. These were $1.79 for each pack, and each pack is a pound. Okay, well, here's my preps, pantry prep. So I got this. I got 2 of the little jars, little cans of green chilies, and these are 86 cents each for those. And then I got this for the pantry, the Spatzel. And remember, Aldi is started in Germany, so we got that's a German noodle, egg noodle. So I got this. My daughter's not tried these. I have, but I was born in Germany, so yeah. But I got this for the pantry, and we'll just have to see if my daughter likes a Spatzel or not. So $2.29 for that. And I got the cauliflower rice. Or rice cauliflower, whatever it is. That's $1.69 for that. I did find, here's my markdown stuff. I found, they had several of these. I only got 3. So I got 3 of the sunflower chopped salad, y'all. What I do is I will generally take out some of this stuff. Although I may do one. That all looks good. I don't know. A lot of the sunflower one I don't usually get, but that's what was marked down. These are regularly $3.29, and each one was marked down to $2 off. See there? $2 off. So I don't know. I may do one and just mix it all together and see if we like that or not. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I got 3 of those. $2 off on that. And here's my other discounted item. Half off on these chicken breasts. So 3 in here, and this was $9.18, so half off for that. And $9.66, half off for that. And I dropped my receipt. Hang on. Okay, this is the thing that I was really hoping they would have, because like I said, the sale starts on Wednesday, and they had pork belly on sale. They usually don't sell it on a regular basis. They just don't have it in the store. They don't sell it. Not in my store anyways. But they put on there that on the sale for this week that they were going to have it. So I found one. They had one, so I bought it. And $2.99 a pound for that. So this is a big slab here. Right at 3 pounds and $9.03 for that. So I was really happy with that. So I got my pork belly. And so let's see. Here's my total. My budget this week was $50. Normally it's $60, but I'm trying to save a little money. So $50 is what I was trying to stay under. Plus, I got 5 on this, which, I don't know, $2.29, and then less than $1 each for that. So I was under that 5. But anyways, here we go. Here's the receipt. And before tax, this was $41.97. With tax, $44.91. I saved $15 this week off of my total $60, normally $60. So I was even 5 under my $50 that I'm trying to limit myself to this month. So let me get all this stuff put away and I'll be back. Alright, let's do a little bit of menu planning. And as usual, here lately, it is the next day. It is not Saturday. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday afternoon. I am home from church. It is Mother's Day. So, yes, we did have something last night. So, I'm going to put down what I had, what I made last night for dinner. So, I just made a chicken soup using a Spätzle that I got at Aldi. Okay, and I got leftovers. It was pretty good. Now, today I am making the pork belly. Y'all, I am kind of winging it. And let me do a little bit of a glimpse over here. See, this is like my resting area for what I'm using. It took me 2 forks to be able to flip it, and that's what I use to stir my sauce. But here's what it's looking like for now. Let me see. Hang on. Let me get a pot holder because this lid is metal. Look how pretty. Okay. This is my Ninja. I do love this thing. I got it at Sam's Club. So, yeah. Okay. So, that's what I'm having today. I'm putting that down here. Pork belly. Slow cooker pork belly. And we'll probably just have salad as a side for that. Let's see. Let's do. I'm just kind of gonna skip around here. Now let me put this down because the last time I had to update for somebody, stay late. My daughter got worried, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this down because I am staying late 3 days this week. So I'm putting it down here. This is a family calendar, and if you have a thing, you put it on the family calendar so that everybody knows. If you don't put it on the calendar, people don't know and they can get worried, or they can like, well, you didn't tell me that. Well, it's on the calendar, so I don't have to tell you because it's on the calendar. So I'm staying 3 days this week. We have a coworker that is on vacation this week, so I agreed to stay Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday so that I could have leave work at closing on Wednesday for church. And then Friday, because, we work an extra hour on Friday. So I went ahead and said I would update 3 days this week if my coworker would go with the other 2. And she was fine with that. So, okay, so that's got me to where I know the other 3 days I'm planning for, I need to kind of do a quick and easy. So, I do have, let's see. I've got the ingredients, so let's do this. Chicken enchiladas. Okay, and enchiladas. I missed the D. Okay, chicken enchiladas, and let's see. Let's see. I've got some salmon, so let's do salmon with vegetables. Probably we'll do that in the air fryer. And then that just leaves something for, something for tomorrow. let me go look at my list, because that's what I do when I'm not sure. I can't think of it off the top of my head, so I go to my list that I have got and created. So let me go check, and I will see what I think. Let's do a sheet pan, sausage with vegetables. That's quick and easy to throw together, and then I can just kind of relax while it cooks. So we got, pork belly today, sausage tomorrow, chicken enchiladas on Tuesday, salmon with vegetables on Thursday, leftovers on Wednesday and Friday, and there we go. Now let's look at lunches. Let's do lunches. So I'm just going to do, I did Big Mac salads last week, and y'all, those were awesome. So this week, this week I think I'm just going to do salads. It's just whatever I want on a salad with chicken. So just like, I don't know, lettuce, tomato, cheese, cucumber, and then have chicken added as the meat, the protein. So yeah, there's my menu plan for this week, and yeah, I'm gonna put this back on the refrigerator and I'll be back. Well, there's my grocery haul and menu plan for this week, and I am doing a video on my pork belly that I'm making over here. Don't know how it's gonna turn out, but the various things I've kind of searched for online and what I've come up with, I'm like, like one recipe had molasses. Well, I don't have molasses, and I'm not going out to buy molasses. It's got to be something that I have here on hand. And I'm trying to make it as keto as possible, even though some of the things we eat are not keto. I'm still trying, right? So, I just kind of threw together based on what I had in my pantry, in my spice cabinet over here. And I will let y'all know how that turns out, if we like it or if I just made a complete mess over here. But yeah, that's going to be a whole nother video. But that's going to be it for today's grocery haul from Aldi. $50 budget, under budget by $5. And that means I saved $15 total for the week, because normally my weekly budget is $60, but I'm trying to cut it by $10 a week this month. So $45 on groceries, not bad. And I got that pork belly, and I got that chicken. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I will see y'all later. Bye.